a heartbroken mother grieving the loss of her son, one of 2 people killed in overnight violence in South L.A.
A third man was wounded in that shooting.
And now deputies are searching for the gunman. And CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live in South L.A., where he talked to the mother of one of the victims. Dave?
Well, Pat, it's a heart shaker, a head shaker, I should say, just a kick to the gut when you find out all the details. This young man had such a bright future. He came back to his neighborhood here in South L.A. to visit a buddy. He found out that that buddy was going to have a baby, so they were talking in the front yard. All of a sudden, a car comes by, something was said, shots were fired, and 2 people are dead.
Él tenía muchos planes.
A grieving mother in Spanish said over and over again, "My son had so many plans, such a future. Why? Why?" she said. And by all indications, he did have a bright future. Her son, 23-year-old Jose Flores Velasquez, a PhD student at UC Irvine in astrophysics. He was visiting his lifelong friend, 26-year-old Al Carrera, whose wife was expecting their first child. So Velasquez brought a gift. Then a car came by, opened fire, and killed them both. And now the question. Were they a target?
We thought if it was more like a targeted assassination or a hit, they would probably have just driven up and opened fire without something. So something spurred an argument.
Detectives are working on the theory that there were words exchanged between the 2 people in the car and the 2 buddies. If words were exchanged, detectives say they don't know what the argument could have been about. And then the gunfire. And then the 2 suspects in the car, one witness said this is security video that shows that car, then drove a few feet up the street and opened fire again, hitting this man who was trying to protect his daughter after he heard the first shots. He took a bullet in his back. His child was okay. He was released from the hospital. The bullet still lodged in his back. All of this has left everyone in shock, especially those who know and love the PhD candidate, Velasquez.
How is that even possible? He was an amazing person.
She said she's known Velasquez for years. He lived near the UCI campus and would come back to his old neighborhood, 68th Street, right near Central, and visit his family and see his friends. The distraught mother of the 23-year-old Velasquez stood next to the car that he was driving, touched his cap, and clutched his notes that he left behind at his house. She can't believe it. The entire family can't believe it. How can someone with such a bright future coming back to visit be killed like this? This section of South Los Angeles is right near the Florence district, as they call it. It's unincorporated, so it is patrolled by the Sheriff's Department. They're the agency that's trying to put this all together and find out who possibly could have done this. It is also an area that has trouble. It is a rough area, and it's also known for gang activity, and it can be very dangerous at any time, day or night. We learned that yesterday. Reporting live from the Florence area, I'm Dave Lopez, CBS 2 News.